Hi guys, this is Kyle from Regrettable Props. Welcome back to 2018. Today we're going to be tackling the Republic Commando thigh armor. Templates and materials are going to be listed in the description below, and on screen you just saw what the final piece is going to look like. You're going to want to scale the piece to fit your body size. In part 1 I cover how to adjust the sizing of the template. So once you've printed out the template that you've set to your size, you're going to want to cut it out, trace it onto whatever material you're using. I'm using 5mm craft foam. And once you have that all traced out, you're going to start by wanting to cut out these pieces. On screen, I made an error currently. I cut a 45-degree bevel on the wrong side of this piece. Later in the video, I correct this and show it. But for your sake, on this piece, the opposite side of this, the one that doesn't have the red line indicating the side I'm currently cutting on, the one with the smoother side is where you want to do your 45-degree bevel. So make sure you watch this video all the way through before you try to attempt using these templates and using my video as a reference source. So once you've cut out that piece or the 45-degree bevel, the other area where it's marked is where we're also going to be doing a 45-degree bevel. Everywhere else on this template or these pieces is going to be a 90-degree cut, except for the two areas that I mentioned to you are going to be 45-degree bevels. Once we have all our pieces cut out, this is what they look like. We're going to start by gluing the darts together on each piece. So on screen, I'm going to glue all these darts together, and we're just going to keep doing that for each piece until we get enough to start combining these pieces together once we have the darts glued in. And now is when I make the correction to where I messed up earlier, cutting the wrong side of the 45-degree bevel. Make sure you cut the smooth side, the side that has the gold Sharpie currently indicating which side you want that 45-degree bevel. That way everything's correct for the front of the thigh piece. And once you have that done, you're going to want to glue that together. This is going to start to be taking more shape as we add more pieces to it. And if you are having confusion on the orientation of these pieces or how they're supposed to be going together, refer back to the Peppercure files. They are a key part to building this, so if you're having any confusion, constantly refer back to them. That way you know how to build this for yourself. So once we've glued these pieces together, you currently see there's a little bit of extra material on the top. That's just simply how the template is, because this is converted from a paper build to a foam template. So just trim that excess off, have it flow with the rest of the pieces. And we're going to start by adding these curved portions where we glue the darts together around the back. So you're just going to glue this one currently on screen at the very top on one side first, and then glue it to the other side once it's fully cooled. And once we have that piece glued in, this is what it's going to look like. We're going to do the other portion of that back half of the template. We're going to glue it on one side first, then I glued it on the other, and afterwards, once both sides were cooled, I then opened up the middle portion and put in more hot glue. But you guys can do it however you want. And once that's done, this is what it's going to look like. You guys might say it's a bit messy, but that's something we can totally fix afterwards. And we're going to do the last piece by gluing it in on the inside portion, not on the very outside like we've been doing, so it sits like you currently see on screen to give a better example of how it's supposed to be. And I just glued it on one side first on the inside and then the other side, and then I tacked it with hot glue to connect it to the very top portion, since it nestles up underneath those back thigh pieces that we've already glued in. And if you're unsure how I meant, here's the final gluing part of it. I used some pins to help hold it down while that glue cooled, and this is what it's going to look like once it's finished. Here's the other piece that we did earlier in comparison. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, Put a comment down if you need some advice or have any further questions. I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Once again, materials and templates are linked in the description, and we can totally sand all these edges that are looking not so clean. We can use the Dremel and some sandpaper and really polish it off, but that's going to be done later in the very end. So anyways, this has been Kyle from Regrettable Props. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.